Hello everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, Bitcoin versus US dollar and dollar index. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar. We spoke about this currency pair in the last few days and I did update, but nothing really changed structurally. Market is still in the big consolidation. You can see here the bigger rectangle with the major resistance at 1.2800 and major support around 1.2600. So this is like a 200 pips range from extreme high to the extreme low. And we have also this mid area of this consolidation acting like a strong area where the which is acting also like support and resistance at this point here. Today we can see that market had these 3 pushes higher and then failed and then sold off at this point. So this is a still key pivot level, but 3 pushes up and no continuation to the upside is still more. I still give more chance for a downside scenario towards the, for example, 1.2650 or even test of the support around 1.2600. The alternative scenario, if market will clear up this high 1.2725 and hold above, then we can see potential retest of 1.2780 or 1.2800 mark. Now, speaking of the gold market, we can see here that market rallied, but we will place our Fibonacci tool here, and I can see the 61.8 Fibonacci. We still didn't test the 100% Fibonacci expansion, but there is still time for that. We have a supply trend line intact. If we project here the area, we can see there is still potential for that test. But we can also use Fibonacci retracement from this most recent major swing high. You can see market is around 38.2 at this point and the 61.8. So this is I will say a very good, very decent area intraday resistance where the market is trading at this point. And from my perspective, there is a chance for the downside to develop into the US session. Potential retest of the lows around 2005, maybe even to trade lower into the 1990 mark. So that's a most likely scenario from my perspective. Of course, if the market will go higher, there is a chance for market to go again towards this supply trend line and eventually retest 2045 or 2050. But so far we have the rally and the pullback and the strong area intraday which make like resistance. Speaking of the crude oil, really the market is trading still inside of the consolidation, the bigger consolidation. We can put our levels here. We have some clusters of highs at this point and clusters of lows. So clusters of highs around we have a 74 mark, a 75 mark. Strong resistance area. Here we can see market try to trade higher and then failed, so we have potential failed rally this morning, which may cause the market to go and crude oil to go downside. And the lower objectives are set at 72.20 and of course the support zone at 70.35. Anything meaningful to the upside, I would like to see the breakout of the resistance 76 and hold above for the further, let's say, higher prices toward the 79 mark. Now, speaking of the Bitcoin, this is something that I alerted yesterday, that the market is about to go downside and like a chance to go downside, and we're actually right now at the key support zone, the multi-week support zone, and that's at the 40,000 mark. So 40,000 mark, so we went lower here. If we place the Fibonacci expansion, we can see that market even didn't test 61.8. So I would like to see if market can break the 40,000 mark and hold below. It will open the door for 38,500 to be on the test and potential test of 36,000 or 35,000 mark. We have lots of the fake breakouts of the resistance in the background. So my thinking here is that there was a lots of trap buyers, for example, of this initial breakout and on this re-breakout of this stage. So there is a lots of potential trap buyers, which is causing now this supply and potential further supply on this market. Of course, if we can see the bigger rejection, and again, let's say if the market can trade towards the 43,700 and hold above, then there is a chance for a retest of 48,000 mark, but I give more chances to the downside scenario based on the previous price section and the background. And we have dollar index. So what we have on the dollar index is market is contracting here. This is the hourly time frame. We can see the market is contracting here. So consolidation is in progress. Market may still continue to do this consolidation. We had a breakout that I mentioned in the previous updates, and so far markets reached the level around 103.70. That's also important zone, and then the next upside level is 104.20 mark. In case, for example, of the upside breakout and hold, this will be the potential objective. In case of the downside move, market may go down towards the 102.60-70 level, even towards the 102 level in case of the downside break and hold below. That will be all and everything for this update. I hope that you did enjoy, guys. Have a good trading day and have a good weekend. Speak to you from next week, from Monday.